Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Speaking, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler V, series V's I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This is a brand new location for me, so I'm coming in hopeful. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, why I wear super cool shirts? I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Boom! It's one of my Static X shirts. I'm not lying. Well, with Zero, and then you got the other members over on the side. And if you're unfamiliar with the band Static X, first of all, you don't watch my channel very often because I have worn a number of shirts through my reviews over the years. Yeah, they've been around since like the mid 90s. Really had their big heyday during the late 90s, early 2000s, like nu metal era. Tragically, the original lead singer, Wayne Static, he passed away about a decade ago at the time I'm doing this. And, it looked like that was pretty much going to be it for the band, but fortunately, there was a ton of material that he'd left over, that he'd worked on over the years. The rest of the band members got together. They decided, they wanted to do something with it. They wanted to put it out, and, thankfully, Static X has continued since then. And I've been fortunate enough to see them a number of times now. And at every instance, I've really loved their shows. I think they're fantastic. So much so, not only do I buy their merch, I take videos of their performances, and I go over there and I also post them on this channel as well because I like food and music stuff, so if you're interested. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, this is a new spot for me. I'm reviewing, boom, it's in tin foil. Specifically, nope, wrong thing. Here we go. This is and I apologize for any mispronunciations on my part. This is a Campechano burrito. That's what I'm going with. From a place called, and again, my apologies, Pariente Mix. That's, again, what I'm going with. Pariente Mix, which is a food truck. I have not reviewed anything on my channel from a food truck. I've certainly eaten from an occasional food truck, but I got an ad on Facebook for this place. It was pretty local to me, and I was like, well, yeah, man, I'll absolutely do that. So I had to look up what Campechano is because super white guy. Apparently it's like a specific blend of things. It's usually used in tacos, at least according to the internet. But it consists of flank steak, chorizo, and chicharrones. And then this is also going to include, according to their menu, beans, mayo, lettuce, tomato, cheese, onion, and sour cream. So, let's give it a go. I am very, very excited for this. I've been wanting to review a food truck for a while, but, just there's not a ton of them around me, but, ooh, for one thing, God almighty, that is a fucking burrito. Let's try to get this without hopefully creating a giant mess for ourselves. First of all, it looks like this. That is a massive burrito. Look at that. Yeah, boy. All right. I'm real hopeful. Let's give it a go. That's a proper tasty burrito. That's a lot of flavor. I'm liking this already. Let's keep digging. And you can see, it's properly filled. It's not just like a bunch of filler stuff. That's really tasty, man. It's juicy and delicious and just super fucking flavorful. And it's got, like, you can definitely, oh man, you can definitely get hints of the chorizo in there, because it's elevating all that flavor. It's just giving it that extra oomph. Like, it's not spicy or anything, but it's, like I said, it's just that chorizo's really elevating all the flavors around it. It's super meaty, super tasty. I mean, this is fantastic, man. I think I can honestly say, I think this is one of the best burritos I've reviewed on the show. It's got to be up there, man. Because it's just, it's so much. And it's exactly the kind of thing that I like. Because it's this thing of like, all right, let's take something that's already delicious and amazing with the burrito, right? I think most people would agree on that. But let's go over there, let's take it to the next level. Instead of let's just have one prominent meat. Let's go over there and let's, add in different elements to it, to go over there and really kind of bump it up. So you've got different textures, different flavors to work with and play with. And, it needs to work. Obviously, those flavors need to pair together. But in this case, I mean, absolutely, man. This is super tasty. The meat tastes really good. And there's no parts of it that are super chewy or anything. It's obviously been cooked really well. Yeah, dude. Only problem, they're located in a liquor store parking lot, and so I'm presently parked behind the liquor store. Guy just drove by and was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" And it's like, dude, it's 2024. Fuck off. No, this is super tasty, man. This is proper burrito. I'm really into this. That chorizo with the steakiness. Oh man, that's fucking amazing. That's really good. Two questions have to be asked though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I think if you don't know the answer to those questions, you weren't paying attention to my review. But yes and yes, like absolutely and absolutely. This place, and I want to mention real quick too, because this is a local establishment, it's going to end up on my playlist called Eating Out Illinois. That playlist is just for establishments that are kind of local to the Illinois area. Places, I want to highlight. I want to highlight my local scene. This is a fantastic addition to like the, my local scene. Like this is super good. It's street food done really well, because yeah, it's a burrito and burritos are fantastic and I have no problem getting a burrito from a truck. But this is going over there again. It's elevating that, taking something that's already fantastic and just upping it a level. It's super good, super tasty. Again, it is, if not the best burrito I've reviewed on the show, it is definitely up there. That is exactly what I personally want from a burrito, even if I did get a little chorizo sauce on my shirt. Meh. And if I'm recommending it, I mean, absolutely. And beyond that, folks, I think at this point, it's been pretty well dispelled, but, I'm sure there are still people out there who hold certain potential issues against, the food truck thing, and, maybe it seems a little bit dodgy. I will personally say from my experiences, I've never once had an issue, and moreover, I've had wonderful experiences. So, as for Pariente mix, I think they're fantastic, and I think that if you're in the area, yeah, it's it's in a liquor store parking lot, so there's that. Like I said, I've gotten a couple interesting looks, but the people running it were very nice, and they clearly make really good food. So I'm absolutely going to go over there and give them whatever my endorsement is personally worth, my patented Brandon Wenzel seal of approval. Anyway. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly just burrito-tastic rest of your life. Again, burritos are like, they have to be like a top 10 food, right? I mean, tacos get like all the love, and I mean, no, I love a taco. Maybe it's just because I'm a fat guy, but man, burritos are just, oh, oh. Anyway, final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. And weird guy McWeird guy just passed me over, and I don't know if he flicked me off or what he was doing, but he made some sort of hand gesture. Fuck that guy. Anyway, it's important when we run into situations in our lives that are stressful and frustrating that we go over there, at least try. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you've got a local food truck that you've been meaning to try. Go out and do it, Take that opportunity, especially at the time I'm doing this right now. The weather's really nice out. It's about 70 degrees. It's a little bit warm for the beginning of March, if I'm entirely honest with you, but, whatever. We'll take it. We'll run with it. Yeah, man, it doesn't even have to be a food truck, it just could be, some location you've been meaning to try. Take that step. Because this is a place where, I've gotten ads for it for, at the very least, maybe a couple weeks or so. I've been meaning to do it. And then finally today I was like, we're doing this. We're getting this shit done. And that's what we did. Together. You and I. Anyway. Bye.